All right, we're back with more right here live on Pittsburgh CW. It's the Bordas and Bordas Hotline, 412-575-2600. Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Bob Pompeani along with Ron Cook. We have some tweets. I'm going to read them now. Todd Bradley says, how does Lafferty not get an assist? Todd, you have to touch the puck or get involved. You see a lot of guys create traffic at the net and should get assists. Brandon Tanev's had a few of those this year, but officially you have to make that touch, and if he didn't, he had a lot to do with that goal, as I described for you. So
Hornquist would have about 100,000 assists for being disruptive and a distraction in front of the net, but the puck's got to hit him or he's got to put it in somehow for him to get an assist.
And then Henry on Twitter, at KDPomp, at Ron Cook PG, says, Bob, Ron, predictions for Penn State and Pitt this weekend. Well, Pitt plays Syracuse on Friday, and I like Pitt. I mean, Syracuse to me is a mess right now. I think the whole Coastal is a mess right now. We've seen these results come back and forth. Teams winning that shouldn't win get blown out the next week. And so I think Pitt is a better team and should win. Although, if they don't, then you can argue, well, this is the same kind of Pitt stuff that we've seen for years. And as far as Penn State, I think Penn State will win a very close game against Michigan.
Penn State should beat Michigan. Michigan isn't very good this year. I think it's going to come down to Penn State at Ohio State for that side of the Big Ten, and for maybe even a chance to get into the national tournament if Penn State can win out. I don't think they can beat Ohio State and Columbus. I like Pitt this weekend too. I love what Mark Whipple's doing with Kenny Pickett. Back to me and pulling out that game at Duke after they were way up. They fell behind. They win this one. It's the side of the division is there for them to be had, because I'm with you. I think it's really lousy.
It's amazing that Pitt came so close to beating Penn State, and that was probably their best challenge so far this year, and they couldn't get it done. Let's go to Brad in Punxsutawney. Hello, Brad.
Hey, guys. How we doing tonight?
Good, thank you.
Hey, really excited about this second half of the season for Pitt to take off with. Pivotal game, I think, for the program Friday night. If they can go into Syracuse and get one, it's going to be a tough one.
That's never been an easy place for them to play, by the way.
No. And I think what's going to be important for them Friday night is I think they're going to have to be able to run the ball. I mean, I love the way Kenny Pickett's distributing the ball, and like Ron said, Whipple's doing a phenomenal job. The defense is getting better. They're starting to make some plays, but I really think if they can run the ball Friday night and have some balance.
They need balance, though. I think that's right, Brad. Thanks for the call. Yep. You got to have more of it. We've seen them throw the ball a lot, but they got to be able to do one.
And his point about the defense, it is really getting better. Very good. Getting after the quarterback. Now, I know that Duke game, it seemed to fall apart a little bit in the fourth quarter, but it looks like big play capabilities to me. I mean, I think this Pitt team has a chance if they can win this game. I thought Duke was a key. I thought for sure they'd lose one of those two, at Duke, at Syracuse. Now I think they won the hardest one already. Can they come back and beat Syracuse? I like their chances.
Yeah, I do too. And I think it's, again, a very winnable Coastal. What team scares you? They have Miami coming home after that and homecoming, but Miami has shown to be very bad, but they also can pull an upset if you allow them. So
well, that was Pitt's worst game last year for me at Miami after they clinched the Coastal. They went down there and just were awful. But this one's going to be at Pitt, not Miami, so we'll see.
All right, one more call before we go. We have time, Jared? Okay, it's going to be Dave in Point Breeze. Hey, Dave, go ahead. Make it quick, please.
Okay, I'm calling to ask about Steve Blass. Is he being considered for the manager of the Pirates?
No.
I don't think so. I think Steve's looking forward to retirement.
He is. He's
not doing that grind.
6 decades of this. I think that's enough. And he should celebrate his success. One of the most classy guys you'll ever meet. And he's been around this organization for all these years. It was just a shame that last day it turned out to be the firing of Clint Hurdle on a day which was designed to be his.
Now, if you want an announcer to be, I'd listen for John Wayner. Learn from the absolute best in Jim Leland, and I think I would have no problem if they decided to go that direction. I don't think they're going to, but I would have no problem.
Are you like me, though? It doesn't matter who they bring in if they can't change their ways.
I don't know that it's going to matter much.
Yeah, but that's the thing they got to do. We saw attendance go up this year, TV ratings go up this year, but it's still up. It's not down.
Long way to go, Bob.
All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back at you tomorrow at 10:35. So call for Ron Cook. I'm Bob Pompeani. We always appreciate your viewership and the calls. Do it again tomorrow night and every night because we're on the air 7 nights a week. Good night, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Pittsburgh CW.